y'all, and welcome to today's video. We are judging new makeup releases. We are going to look at all of the makeup that's been shown over the past week, and we are going to judge it. Is it cute? Is it ugly? Do we want it? Do we not want it? Do we just want to roast it? Are we saving our money so we can buy it? Are we setting alarms so we don't miss the launch? We're going to judge it all. We are never going to judge each other. No, absolutely not. We don't do that on this channel. If I hate something and you love it, then guess what? I love it for you. I want you to buy the makeup that you like. We're just here to have a good time. We're gonna judge these new releases. And if you are new here, I wanna say, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just wanna have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, judging the new releases, we're here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave today, because I upload lots of new videos every single week. There's so many releases though. Like there's so many releases, lots of things that I'm very excited about, and I'm very curious if y'all are excited for these things too. So please, as we go throughout the video, let me know what you think of these releases, because listen, I'm not holding back. I'm sharing my thoughts on these products with y'all. Everything I talk about, I will link down in the description box. If you want to find out more information, it's all in the description box. But I really want to hear what y'all think of these releases. I also link all the Instagram accounts that I pull from down below in the description box too. So if you're like, where is Heather getting all this inside information? Where's she getting all these photos and details from? Well, I work hard on these videos all week, looking for photos, looking for details, finding out everything I can for y'all. But these Instagram accounts, they keep up with the new stuff. So definitely check them out. But it's time to judge. So I'm going to slide my chair on over. I'm going to pop up photos of everything, because I got a lot to say. All right, y'all, getting started. This eye look, I actually filmed it. It's up on my TikTok. You can check it out if you want to see how I created this eye look, but I will list and link the products that I used that's on my face down in the description box. So you can check it out if you're curious. It's all there. I put so much information in the description box, y'all. But listen, so many releases, so many things that are getting my money. I cannot wait to hear what y'all think of these. One of the things, because listen, I'm excited for a lot, but one of the things that I am most excited for are these Melt bronzers. Oh my gosh. First of all, let me just say, in case you're new, I love Melt Cosmetics. I don't buy everything they have because listen, I can't buy everything, and that's okay. And we're going to talk throughout this video. There are certain things that I'm like, yeah, I really like that, but I can't buy it. Listen, we can't buy everything. That is totally okay. But these bronzers right here, I cannot wait to buy. Are you serious? Look at this packaging. I know I love this brand, so I cannot wait until the launch, August 15th on their website. I cannot wait to give Melt my money. Like, I honestly cannot wait. If they would let me give me my money right now, I would do it because I want these bronzers. These look beautiful. Like I said, Melt is a brand that I really enjoy. Their vibe lines up with my vibe. I like a lot of their products. So they have revealed new Ultra Matte Bronzers. Buildable Ultra Matte Powder Formula blends like a cream. Effortlessly melts into your skin. No patchiness or harsh lines. Get instant smooth and sunlit warmth in 4 shades for $39 each. So like I said, these will be available August 15th on their website, August 30th at Sephora. So I think a lot of people were really turned off by the word ultra matte. Now, I will say most of the bronzers that I enjoy the most are matte bronzers, right? But Melt usually adds something to their name. They like that over the top kind of vibe with their products. So I feel like you should not let the word ultra matte scare you if you like matte bronzers. Like today I'm wearing the Sigma matte bronzer. I love it. My Makeup by Mario matte bronzers. I really like, well, I was going to say, I really like matte bronzers. Listen, I like all kinds of makeup. Like, I never discriminate when it comes to makeup. Neutrals, yeah. Colors, love that too. Matte bronzers, love it. Shimmery bronzers, love that. Glowy bronzers, yeah. Like, I love it all, okay? But I do really enjoy matte bronzers. So I think if you see ultra matte and that scares you, maybe look at some of these claims. Now, first of all, if you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. This is not me trying to talk you into it, but I just think that ultra matte kind of scared a lot of people, especially my friends with dry skin. But when you look at these claims, I think ultra was just this word they threw in because matte is matte is matte. You know, when it comes to a powder bronzer, this is a powder bronzer. If this was a liquid foundation that was claiming to be ultra matte, that's a different story. But this is a powder bronzer that's saying ultra matte, you know? And when you look at these claims, powder formula blends like a cream, effortlessly melts into your skin, no patchiness or harsh lines, smooth and sunless warmth. That makes me think this is just going to be a beautiful blendable matte bronzer. But listen, I'm going to buy this from the Melt site on August 15th. So if you were thinking, you know, I don't know about ultra matte, I don't know about these bronzers, listen, I'm going to buy it on the 15th. I will test it out for y'all. I will try it. I will let y'all know what I think. And I should get it before it comes to Sephora on August 30th. So maybe you want to wait till August 30th. Maybe you want to wait and see some reviews. I'm sure I will not be the only person on YouTube trying these out. I'm sure tons of people will be. I'm sure they're going to send this out to tons of creators that they enjoy. So we're going to see tons of reviews. I'm very excited for this though. I would love to know what you think of it. I am also extremely excited about this new Unearthly Cosmetics Vitality Palette. This is so pretty to me. First of all, Unearthly Cosmetics, one of my favorite brands. Like, love their eyeshadows, love their formula, love their color stories. I love the things they do. So looking at this palette, I'm very excited. Now, I notice that every time any brand releases a large palette that is not neutral, people instantly start comparing it to things. I see it on different Instagram sites. I see it on YouTube. I see it just everywhere. I instantly see people like rainbow palette, another rainbow palette. And listen, if you do not want to buy something, I'm never here to talk you into anything. But I think this is a really interesting color story. Now, I love big palettes. I love rainbow palettes. I buy a lot of palettes. It's my favorite thing to buy. I absolutely love eyeshadows. But to me, this is not just another rainbow palette. I love the colors we have in here. It's a mostly matte palette. So we have some deep, dark plums, kind of a brighter pink, some really muted shades. Like if I'm looking at that second row, that first shade, that second shade, that third shade, like they're muted tones that I'm like, just those first three mattes in that middle row are begging to be like a simple but cool, grungy, all matte eye. Something very cool about those three shadows. And then when I look at this palette kind of column by column, I also see really easy looks. So I think a palette layout is very, very important. I think the way colors are arranged in a palette can really make or break it sometimes. Like I want to be able to look at a big palette and not just see looks for myself, but be able to tell y'all simple looks that you can create. So with this palette, if you go column by column and you just stick with 4 shadows, you're like, you know what, I'm overwhelmed by this big palette. Looking at it, if you break it down into columns, you've got to look, because these are curated so beautifully. You have mattes and shimmers in each column, and I think that's just really, really, really well thought out. I will definitely be reviewing on this on my channel. As soon as it gets to me, I am going to review it. Unearthly is sending me this palette, but I would have bought it if they were not sending it to me. For sure, 100%. Listen, I started off as a customer from Unearthly, and then I became affiliate. So I was buying their makeup and loving their makeup. I'm so excited they're sending me this. I will definitely make a video on this. Let me know what you'd like to see with it. I'm so into it. I do have a code with Unearthly. If you use code Heather, you can save. Don't have to use my code. It's there if you want to use it. I'll put it in the description box. I'll put links to everything I talk about down in the description box. If I have codes, anything like that, I'll put the information in the description box. So definitely check there if you're curious. But I love this palette. I love the pink background. I love that there's just enough shades that you can do neutral looks if you want to. But, I mean, it's a colorful palette. I love that. I'm looking at those olive greens. I've got olives on today, and I'm so into this. Okay. I've talked about things that I'm into, right? Like, y'all know, you're like, okay, Heather, the first two things you're really into. Let me tell you something that I'm not gonna buy. Let me tell you something I'm not gonna buy, and that is this Huda Beauty Love Fest Obsessions eyeshadow palette for $29. I have only ever tried the neon palettes from Huda Beauty, and you know, I like to keep it nice on my channel. And let me just say, if you love the Huda Beauty neon palettes, I love it for you. That is wonderful. I think you are awesome. I thought those palettes were like, I'd rather wear nothing than wear those palettes. I would rather wear nothing than wear those palettes. Like, they were no. I was given those palettes by a friend. So before you're like, Heather, how dare you say you not like the gift? Listen, she was decluttering them. She was decluttering them because she was like, these aren't it. Do you want to try them? And I was like, yeah, I've never tried Huda shadows. I'll try the neon shadows. Hate is not a strong enough word for how I felt about those palettes, but this palette, the color story, looks cute. Sorry, when I see these 9-pan palettes from Huda, I just think about those neons. But I've heard that her 9-pan palettes are not as good as her larger palettes. Now, I don't know if that's true because I haven't tested it myself. I've heard from other creators that I do follow, that I do watch, that I do value their opinion, that that's the case. The 9-pans and the larger palettes that she does around holiday time, just not the same quality. So for that reason, it was kind of easy for me to say no to this palette. I didn't feel like I needed this color story. It didn't necessarily call to me. Now, I've seen tons of videos on YouTube with this palette. I personally have not watched any yet. If you bought this palette, I would love to hear what you think of it. If you're like, Heather, oh my gosh, I bought this palette. It's the most amazing thing I've ever used on my eyes. Let me know. I would like to hear from you. This palette is $29, but I do think the other products in this collection are pretty interesting. I'm not going to purchase them, but I do think they're pretty. Again, just because I think something is cool, it doesn't mean I have to buy it. Like, I can't buy everything, you know, you can't buy everything. We've only got so much money. We've only got so much face, you know, and listen, I got a lot of space on this face for makeup, but I gotta say no to some things. So we have Love Fest Cream Blush, $39. There is a berry red and an orange coral. Yes, I would like both of those. And even though I say I'm not planning to buy them, if I'm placing a Sephora order, I might add these to my cart. I actually have a Sephora haul coming to y'all this week because I did buy a few things at Sephora, but these weren't on the site at the time I made that order. So I don't know, maybe I could be persuaded to buy these in the future. There is also a Tear and Share Lip Quad, 2 mini matte liquid lipsticks, 2 mini tinted silk balms with the cherry scent. I like the Huda Beauty matte lipsticks. I think they're really nice. We talked about the perfume last week, the Kayali perfume, Burning Cherry. I'm definitely interested in that. I want to buy it for myself, but I'm not going to yet. I do have a birthday coming up, and then it's going to be Christmas. So I'm like, you know what? This is something maybe I could put on my wish list. You know, if anybody out there just loves me and they want to get me a gift, I might put this on my wish list, but I haven't bought it yet, but I definitely will own it. I definitely will own it at some point. Overall, I think this is super cute, but I haven't bought anything. Tom Ford has shown the white suede collection. So we have an eye and cheek palette, lip colors in satin matte formulas, and a white suede shade Illuminate Cushion Foundation with SPF 45. So far, the only information I can find about this is that it's coming soon. If I can find anything else, I'll definitely put it in the description box. But this looks pretty. I think my luxury loving friends who love neutrals will really, really love this. I think this is super pretty, and I think there is something very convenient about having 4 eyeshadows that all work together, a blush and a highlight in one palette. I think that is very, very convenient. This is not something that I would really enjoy. I don't see myself liking a product like this. So for me, it's a pass, but I do see the appeal to a lot of other people. Like I said, you know, we're here to like judge the makeup, not each other. So just because I say like, yeah, I don't want that, doesn't mean I don't understand that you may want it. Doesn't mean I don't understand that other people may want it. Like, I see a lot of people would love this, would probably hit pan on these shades, use it up, because you kind of have everything all in one, which I think is really nice. It's just not for me. Like, I'm not usually on that minimalistic level. I'm on that max plus 10 type of level, you know? But I think this does look really pretty. Just not something I'm personally interested in. Ooh, this is something I'm excited about and wanted to share with y'all. Kelly Gooch. I've been watching her on YouTube for so long, and she has a favorites set with Sigma. I think it's so cool. I'm so excited for her, so I definitely wanted to mention it. I will tag her down below. That way, if you haven't been watching her channel, if you're like, wait a minute, who's that? You should definitely go check her out. She's very, very sweet. She does a lot of drugstore makeup content. She does a lot of shop my stash, love the makeup you have type of content. She definitely does try some new products, but she does a lot of really, really cool videos. She has a very calm, relaxing type of like vibe to her channel. I think you'll really like it. So I'll definitely tag her down below. But I wanted to say congratulations on her favorite set. Like that's such a big deal. If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that I love to see creators get to work with their favorite brands. I'm always in support of that. I'm always in favor of that. So that's just really, really exciting. So Kelly picked the Sigma Enchanted Mini Palette. Y'all know, if you've watched my Sigma ranking video, if you've been around here, the Enchanted palette is one of my favorite palettes from Sigma. I think it's so beautiful. So I love that she picked the mini version so that, you know, like you can create some pretty looks and you get like just a smaller palette rather than the larger one. She also picked 3 of her favorite eye brushes, and overall I think this is a super cool set. I will, like I said, link it down below. Very excited for her. Congratulations, Sigma. Congratulations, Kelly. I love seeing favorites sets like this, so I will link it down below. I'm pretty sure all of the influencer, creator, favorites sets and products are excluded from discount codes, but you can use discount codes on other products, so definitely check that out too. Anyways, it'll be linked down below. Okay, I actually bought this. These are new liners from Milk Makeup. These are the Infinity Long Wear Eyeliners, $22 each. Creamy twist up waterproof eyeliner pencil that glides on smooth without any pulling or tugging for intense color that won't budge for up to 12 hours. So this is vegan and cruelty free. I bought the black one and the brown one because years ago, Milk broke my heart. They had my favorite eyeliner. It was called like their gel liner, but it was in a twist up like this. And they discontinued it. And it broke my heart. I had literally bought so many of those. Like I would use it up and buy it again. Use it up and buy it again. Because that eyeliner stayed in the waterline. I'm talking about, you know, 14 to 16 hours wear time. Working at the hospital, staying in the waterline. Staying on the lash line. Amazing. Like I love it. And they discontinued it. And they discontinued it. And they discontinued it. So as soon as I saw this posted, it was on the Sephora app. I immediately bought black and brown. I cannot wait to try them. And I'm just hopefully looking forward to trying them. Hoping that they are that same amazing formula that I loved. I will definitely let y'all know because the packaging, like it looks slightly similar, but it's the same type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I really hope these are just as amazing as the old ones. I don't know why they discontinued the old ones. I don't know if they weren't vegan or what was going on. So I cannot wait to try these. I will definitely let you know. Like I said, I ordered both of them. All right, Made by Mitchell has a new mango collection. So where's the mangoes palette? We have, what are y'all? Liquid liners and blushes. So the yellow and orange blushes sound so cool. I think yellow blush is so fun. But I tried his liquid bronzers and they were a no for me, dog. You know what I mean? That was like, it was like, no. I tried, but they did not work for me. The palette is not calling to me so much. We've got greens, blues, yellows, oranges, and some purples. But overall, it's pretty light. I mean, we've got a couple of deep shades, but I don't know. Something about this just isn't calling me. I don't know if it's like my eyes are just catching on those really light shades, like that really light green, those two really light yellows, those really light oranges. I don't know if that's where like I'm getting stuck and I'm just like, not for me. But there's something about this just not calling to me. Or maybe it's that the outer packaging is gold and then we have all these like, I don't know, but it's not calling to me, so I'm not going to buy it. There are so many releases that I'm instantly like, yes, come to mama, like I need. And so when I see a release that I'm like so about, I try to say no, because I'm gonna keep saying it, y'all. What am I gonna keep saying? We can't buy everything. So like immediately I was just kind of like, oh, that's cute, but I don't need it. So that's a good enough excuse for me to keep my little monies here in my bank account, you know? I mean, it is very cute. I don't have anything like negative to say about it other than it's just not calling to me, you know? So it's a no for me. I've seen mixed reviews on Made by Mitchell's eyeshadows. I feel like some people really love them. Like they are solid and these are some of the best shadows ever. And then I see other people who kind of give them so-so reviews. So I don't know, if you've tried the brand, specifically the eyeshadows, definitely let me know. Like give me a little review down in the comments. I cannot tell y'all thank you enough for your reviews because it really helps me. I love on Sundays when I'm like, you know, I haven't tried this brand or I haven't tried this product from this brand. Like let me know. When y'all give me reviews, it helps me so much. So I really appreciate hearing from y'all. But I mean, to sum this up, I think this is a cute collection. Looks pretty, but it's not something I'm planning to buy. Okay, but I want these. This is the first product launch from About Face that I'm really like, oh my gosh, I really want these. These are the About Face Cheek Freak Blush Balms. $18 each in 10 shades. You can get the full set with this little fluffy bag for $164, okay? Or you can buy the bag by itself for $24, which, you know, not for me. If you want it, that's wonderful. This is an ultra creamy, lightweight blush balm that glides into the skin for a buildable wash of color, insane staying powder, matte skin-like finish. Available now. So, of course, I will link it down below. Honestly, I want all of these. In reality, I will not buy all of these because what am I going to do with 10 cream blushes? Like, that's a lot of blushes. I'm trying to think. Melt Cosmetics has their cream blush lights, and I think I have 3 of those, and I would like to buy some more. So I'm like, maybe I could pick out like 3 of these and see if I like the formula. My eyes immediately go to that deep dark berry shade. I'm like, yes, I just love dark blushes. Sometimes my eye always gets drawn to those. So that deep dark shade that's like, well, my camera tried to sabotage me. It cut out. Totally not my fault that the memory card was full. Totally not my fault. Not taking any personal responsibility for that. But we were talking about the About Face blushes, and I'm so sorry if I'm repeating myself, but that's that second row, the deepest one, I want that color. So I may have to buy that one. I'm also really looking at that pink, that vibrant pink on the 4th row. That looks really pretty. The oranges look really pretty to me. So I don't know. I kind of want to buy these. I think as soon as I get done talking to y'all about these, I'm going to go online and I'm going to buy a few because the packaging looks cool. The compact, like everything looks cool. The description of like a skin-like matte finish sounds like something I want. So let me know. Have you tried About Face? I've never tried it. I'm interested in it. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Setting Powder. One transparent shade revealed. We don't know if this is the only shade, but this is all we've seen. It's like a little sneak peek, you know? Lightweight setting powder, lighter than air application in a compact. That is all we know so far. Let's see. Airbrush. I could be intrigued. I could be persuaded to buy this. I really like Charlotte Tilbury's complexion products. I think she makes some really, really pretty products. Her Airbrush Matte Bronzer, like, favorite of all time. Hello. So maybe I should pick up this powder. I don't know, though. Let me know. Do you have this powder? Should I have this powder? Well, you don't have this powder because it's not available. That was a silly question. Should I buy this powder? I don't know. I don't know if I would use it, but maybe I should try it. Okay, lots of other cool new things to talk about. Like, I feel like we have so much to talk about, and like so much. I feel like, I don't know, how are there so many new makeup releases right now? This is new from Makeup Revolution. This is cool looking. This looks really cool to me. This is the Fantasy collection. So this is inspired by the Zodiac, which I know nothing about. So I will not be judging it based off the Zodiac. I am not qualified, nor do I care to be. But the palettes look cool. I think this looks fun. 4 different palettes. Earth, water, air, and fire. The air one, I think, looks the funnest because it has lots of dark shades and light shades. I think that's fun. I'm not planning to pick this up, but I think it looks pretty cool. So I will link it down below for y'all. Let me know, just looking at these, not based on your sign, but just looking at the palettes, which one do you think is the funnest? Water looks fun. Earth looks like a snooze fest. Fire looks like it was almost there. Had they put in a matte red and a bright neon orange, it probably would have been cooler to me. But overall, I think this looks pretty. Lime Crime posted up these new products. They just launched at Ulta. I saw them at Ulta. I was like, oh wow, this is new. This is Electric Slide Eyeshadow and Brush Stick. 6 shades, $14 each. Creamy, blendable, smudge-proof, budge-proof. So there's like a shadow on one end, a brush on the other. I don't know. Kind of cool. But then the more I think about it, I'm like, that's not cool. That's boring. But I mean, it's kind of cool. Let me know. Did you buy these? Because they're at Ulta. We've got Essence Cosmetics launching Freeze Primer. 1-2 Freeze Primer. Fruity face primer with a cool texture transformation. When stored in the freezer, the gel texture of the primer turns to a sherbet-like texture. When applied, it has a cooling effect that minimizes the sizes of pores. Comes in 2 formulas, glow boosting and hydrating. So this will probably launch in Europe first. Essence, if I'm not mistaken, is a European brand. I don't know what to think about this. I feel like if I put this in the freezer, it might get ate, you know? Like, it looks like something you would eat when placed in the freezer. For me, like, I just don't know what to think about it, because like, I'm just thinking scientifically a bit, and you put something in the freezer and it's cold, and you put it on the skin. You take it out of the freezer, you put it on the skin as a primer, and yeah, you're probably gonna see and feel a little bit of difference when you're putting that frozen cold product directly onto your skin. But once it becomes not cold anymore, you know, after a couple of minutes, are you going to see any effect from this product? I would be really curious when this does officially launch, if they have any other cool ingredients in here, if there's anything more than just kind of what I view as the gimmick of putting a cold primer on your face. But right now, I'm just like, that this is like play makeup, you know what I mean? Like, put it in the freezer and put it on your face. Yeah, but your face is warm, and it's gonna warm up quickly, and any of the effects you saw from putting the cold product on your face, they're gonna be gone. So I don't know. Like, in theory, it sounds cool, right? You're like, oh wow, cool, something different. But I don't know if, like, long term. And 2, I'm just thinking, like, I'm doing my makeup, I finish up, I have to put this in the freezer. I get ready to do my makeup. I'm like, oh dang, my primer's in the freezer. I have to go get it out of the freezer. And I'm just like, I don't know. It's a gimmick or it's not a gimmick. Let me know what you think. I'm just kind of like, I mean, Essence Cosmetics is a drugstore brand, so at least if it doesn't work, you're not spending like an arm and a leg. But listen, for me, like, every dollar kind of matters. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, oh, it's only $5, throw it away. You know, like, but that's $5 I could have put to something really good. So, I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? I really want to try AURIC, which is Samantha Ravindal's brand. So, they have given us a first look at lashes. They are revealing lashes. They come in this beautiful compact, which, absolutely beautiful. I can guess these will be priced relatively high, but I don't know. The lashes in this photo, though, look so beautiful. AURIC is a brand I really, really want to try, so I'm definitely going to wait to see more, and maybe I'll try some lashes. I really want to try their Gold Lust. I don't know though. Should I buy these? I really like Samantha Ravindal, her videos. I mean, I've never talked to her personally, but I really like her videos. I think she seems like a super cool person. It seems like the products she puts out are really high quality, so maybe I should try these lashes. Okay, Smashbox continues to bore me. I don't know why, I'm just always so bored with Smashbox. This is the Always On Shimmer Cream Shadows for $25. Now, let me just say, there's 5 shades. They are shimmery, but I really like that they put these on 2 models with 2 different skin tones, and they eye swatched all the shades. I find that to be really helpful. So even though I don't want these, not interested in these aren't really up my alley, they aren't gonna cause me to hand over my cash, I do like that they did that. I think that's really pretty. I can definitely see where people would like these. Like my mom loves shadow sticks. She really likes taking a shadow stick, putting it on, kind of tapping it in, and it's really pretty. So I can see a lot of people liking these, but they're not for me. Oh man, I should have talked about this when we talked about that weird essence primer, but this is lots of new products coming for the fall and winter. I mean, thankfully, the Instagram account Trendstopia made this collage because this is a lot of products. We've got different primers, we've got makeup remover, we've got stay all day, 16-hour wear, long-lasting, transfer and waterproof foundations. That is cool. An algae lip oil, lip balms, lipsticks, lip liners, concealers. What does this concealer say? Skin loving, sensitive concealer, HD, okay. Mascaras. I really love my Essence Lash Princess mascara in the green tube, so I could be interested in trying the mascaras. There's a brow pen. It says pen. It does not look like a pen. Is that a pen? It says pen. Okay. Lashes, glow products, face oils, like powders. Oh my gosh. Nails and nail polishes. I'm not like rushing to buy any of these products, but I do think like there's probably some stuff that's cool. These palettes, it looks like we have a quad and then like a duo that's kind of weird. I don't know about that, but it looks like there could be some fun things in here. But I will say, looking at it all together, it is a bit overwhelming to me. Now, Prada announced Prada Beauty, and I'm pretty sure, no, I know for sure Prada already had fragrances. So when they announced Prada Beauty, and then this image came up of their new fragrances that are coming August 26th, I have to say, I have a feeling we're going to see makeup still. Because I don't think they would have done this Prada Beauty and then just continue on with their fragrance line, you know? But I'm guessing these fragrances are like the first step in them like rolling out this new thing. I think Prada makes absolutely beautiful products. I really like the look of these fragrances. I could definitely be interested in some of these fragrances. I think it looks really pretty, but I'm waiting for the Prada makeup. I want to see it. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see the vibe. I'm interested, so definitely stay tuned. We'll talk about it next week if they announce it this week. Remember, anytime something is released, between the time I film this video and the time I post it for y'all on Sunday, we can always talk about it next week. I really appreciate when y'all tag me on Instagram in the releases that you want me to talk about. It helps me out a lot when y'all don't DM them to me, but when you just tag me. It really, really helps me see what y'all are interested in, and I'm very excited for this Prada stuff. We have new bronzer sticks from Merit. Sheer buildable bronzers. I think I'm going to pass on these. These are available now. I will link them down below. Let me know if you have some Merit Beauty favorites. I'm really into the cream bronzers I have right now, the Rare Beauty, the Charlotte Tilbury, so I'm going to pass on these. BESSAME Cosmetics has dropped classic eyeshadow duos, a matte and a shimmer in each for $24 each. These compacts look beautiful. I've never tried BESSAME. Some of their Disney collabs have definitely tempted me, but I've never heard great reviews on the actual product itself. The collab, the packaging, yes, but never the product. If you have a good experience with BESSAME, if you have a bad experience, let me know. These, like I said, I can see who these are for. I can see that people would like these. For me, it's a pass, although that olive duo does look really beautiful. Dr. Jart has a new BB cream tinted moisturizer with niacinamide. I love niacinamide, and SPF 40. Multitasking niacinamide powdered cream. Moisturizer, makeup, sunscreen in one. I don't like that. You have to put on a lot of sunscreen. Way more sunscreen than you need makeup. So, you know, I will say I think that's better than nothing, but just if you're somebody who's very concerned about sun exposure, just keep that in mind. You're probably not wearing enough BB cream to protect your skin from the sun, but if you're not wearing sunscreen, I would say this is probably better than nothing. $44 4 flexible shades. Colourpop has graphic ink liners, 10 shades with a flexible brush. $9 each or $85 for the full set. I think these are really cool. I don't feel like I need these, so it's a pass for me, but I will link them down below if you're interested in these. It's a no for me, dog, but these do look really pretty. I really like Colourpop. And then we have this sneak peek Ease Drop Lit All Over Glow Enhancer from Fenty Beauty. Wear alone or mix with foundation. 4 shades for $34 each. Looks cool. Don't know if it's something that I just really need. So for me, I'm gonna pass. All right, y'all, that is all I have for this week's episode. I am wearing Blend Bunny and Terra Moon's shadows on my eyes. I, again, filmed this tutorial for TikTok, so definitely check it out. If you don't have TikTok, that's totally okay. Just letting y'all know, if you want to see the look, it is over there. I'm wearing my Lunar Beauty Nude Prism Blush Palette. On the cheeks, I'm wearing my GLAMLITE Mimosa highlighter and my Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in Mixed Berries. I will have a link for my channel membership down below for those of y'all who are interested in becoming channel members. I did do a live while I was kind of like picking out some of my makeup for this video just with my channel members. But don't worry, you definitely don't have to become a channel member. None of my content here on my channel will change. It's just some extra stuff over there for those of y'all who are interested. Thank you so much for watching. I'm about to go put myself a frozen pizza in the oven because I am so hungry. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye.